You know what's scary? Some people think memory loss only happens when they get old. So they blame aging, stress, or being busy. But what if I told you your brain could be struggling right now because of food sitting quietly in your kitchen? Foods people eat every single day. Foods advertised as quick, normal, or even healthy. Foods your brain may secretly be fighting against, like it's in a toxic relationship. And the worst part, some of these foods don't even make you feel bad immediately. No dramatic warning, no movie soundtrack, no flashing red lights, just tiny little changes, like walking into a room and forgetting why, reading the same sentence 3 times, forgetting names, losing focus halfway through conversations, opening the fridge and staring into it like it owes you answers. Meanwhile, your brain is in the corner whispering, please, can we stop eating this stuff? And health heroes, wait until you hear food number 4, because many people think it's helping their brain when it's maybe actually exhausting it. Let's talk about it, because this is Global Nurse Race, where real nursing actually meets real life. Food number 1, ultra processed, fake healthy breakfast foods. Let's start with breakfast, because some breakfasts are basically desserts wearing a business suit. I'm talking about those colorful cereals, sweetened granola, flavored instant oatmeal, healthy breakfast bars, and yogurt with enough sugar to start a small carnival. Now listen, your brain loves steady energy, but these foods create what I call roller coaster brain. You eat them, your blood sugar shoots up into the sky and your body releases a flood of insulin. Then boom, energy crash, and suddenly your brain feels foggy, tired, distracted, cranky, and confused. You see that I can't think straight today feeling. Sometimes it's not your workload, it's breakfast. And here's a sneaky part, many of these foods are marketed with words like whole grain, fortified, energy boost, low fat. Meanwhile, your brain cells are sitting there like, ma'am, this is cupcake, so pretending to be oatmeal. This is because studies have linked highly processed foods with poorer memory and cognitive decline over time, because chronic blood sugar spikes can increase inflammation in the body and the brain. And inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of healthy brain function. And what's the simple explanation? Have you ever eaten a sugary breakfast, felt energetic for 20 minutes, then suddenly couldn't focus on a simple email? Exactly. Your brain likes calm feel, not chaos. So try swapping sugary cereal for eggs and fruits, flavored yogurt for plain yogurt with nuts, dessert style breakfast bars for real food that actually recognizes itself. Because if the ingredient list sounds like a chemistry exams, your brain may already be stressed though. Food number 2, processed meats that are quietly aging your brain. Okay, health heroes, this one hurts people emotionally, because some people love sausage with a passion of Shakespeare romance. I'm talking about hot dogs, bacon, sausage, deli meat, processed canned meat. Now, before somebody throws a breakfast sandwich at the screen, this isn't about fear, it's about awareness. You see, many processed meats, they contain high levels of sodium, preservatives, and compounds like nitrates. And over time, excessive intake may contribute to inflammation, poor blood vessel health, and even oxidative stress. And your brain depends heavily on healthy blood flow. And you see tiny blood vessels, they feed your brain every second. So when the circulation suffers, of course, memory and focus can suffer too. Think about it like this. Your brain is basically a luxury car, and healthy blood flow is premium fuel. But some people are pouring in mystery gas station juice every morning and wondering why the engine sounds confused. And can we talk about the salt? Some processed meat contains shocking amounts of sodium. So you see too much sodium over time, it may affect blood pressure, and blood pressure control has been linked to cognitive problems later in life. So what does this mean? It simply means your brain does not enjoy living under pressure. Literally. Now, does this mean you can never eat bacon again? Relax, my health heroes. You see, your brain, it is not going to file divorce paper over one sandwich. No. But if ultra processed meats are showing up morning, afternoon, and midnight like a clingy ex, of course, your brain may be struggling more than you realize. Food number 3, artificially sweetened diet foods that confuse your brain. Now, this one surprises people because many people proudly say, I stopped sugar, but then replace it with diet sodas, sugar-free candy, artificially sweetened drinks, zero-calorie desserts, and sometimes the brain still ends up unhappy. Now let's keep this balanced. Research on artificial sweeteners is still ongoing, but some studies suggest certain sweeteners may affect gut bacteria, appetite regulation, and even the brain, signaling in ways that scientists are still trying to fully understand. Health heroes, your gut and brain are deeply connected. You see, your gut is basically your brain's dramatic best friend. So if the gut is irritated, inflamed, or out of balance, then the brain often feels it too. That's why some people notice headaches, brain fog, weird cravings, trouble concentrating, even after constantly consuming heavily sweetened diet products. And let me tell you something, come closer. Some people drink a giant diet soda while eating fries and say, I'm being healthy. Meanwhile, the brain is standing there blinking slowly, like, we need to discuss your decision-making process. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is less fake food and more real food. Because you see, your brain understands apples, so it recognizes beans, it recognizes fish, it recognizes nuts. But you see some ultra-engineered foods that look like they were invented during a science experiment that got emotionally out of control. Your brain does not understand that one. No. Food number 4, vegetable oils people use every single day without even thinking. Okay, health heroes, this is the one that catches people off guard because many people assume if it's sold everywhere, then it must be harmless. Not necessarily. I'm talking about heavily refined oils often used in deep fried fast foods, packaged snacks, commercial baked goods, repeatedly reheated frying oils. And let's be clear, not all oils are evil villain wearing trench coats, but heavily processed oils that are repeatedly heated at high temperatures can produce compounds linked to inflammation and even oxidative stress. And your brain is extremely sensitive to inflammation. Remember, your brain is made largely of fat, so the quality of fat you regularly eat matters. And some people are eating chips, fried chicken, fried pastries, fast food fries, and even crispy everything every single day, and then wondering why they feel mentally sluggish by afternoon. This is because your brain cells need supportive fat, not exhausted grease that has survived 17 frying sessions and 3 emotional breakdowns. And can we even talk about how some fast food oil smells? That smell alone feels like your ancestors trying to send you a warning. Now again, this is not panic mode, it's pattern awareness. So try adding more brain-friendly fats to your meal, like avocados, nuts, olive oil, fatty fish. This is because your brain loves them. And honestly, your neurons probably throw a celebration when salmon arrives. Food number 5, energy drinks that borrow energy from tomorrow. Health heroes, you see those energy drinks? They are basically loans with interest because they make promises your nervous system has to repay later. People often drink because they want focus, motivation, alertness, productivity. But many energy drinks combine massive caffeine doses with huge amounts of sugar or stimulants. And for some people, the result becomes jitteriness, poor sleep, anxiety, brain crashes, and concentration problems. Now here's the important part. Your brain repairs itself during sleep. You see that late night boost? It may actually rob your brain of the deep recovery it desperately needs. And your sleep deprivation affects memory, learning, mood, reaction time, and even focus. So the thing you're using to help your brain stay awake may quietly be exhausting it. That's why some people feel wired but mentally useless, like their body is awake but their brain forgot to clock in. And please stop drinking energy drinks at 11 p.m. while saying, I don't know why I can't sleep. Health hero, be serious. Your nervous system is there fighting for its life. Like, why are we still receiving thunder juice? So sometimes the most powerful brain boost is not another stimulant. Rather, It is water, sleep, movement, stress control, real food, and giving your brain a break from constant overload. And here is the truth nobody says enough. Brain problems don't always start dramatically. Sometimes they begin quietly with tiny focus problems, tiny memory slips, tiny energy crashes, tiny mood changes. And because they happen slowly, people normalize them. But you see your brain, they talk to you every single day. And the question is, are you listening? So health heroes, I want to know, which of these foods shocked you the most? And be honest, which one are you secretly defending in your kitchen right now? Drop it in the comments. And if this video helped you think differently about your brain health, subscribe and join the Global Nurse Grace family, where real nursing meets real life, because your brain deserves better than surviving on stress, fried mystery snacks, and emotional support soda. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Now go give that beautiful brain of yours something healthier to work with before it starts filing official complaints. Bye for now.